swiftly on.
Welcome back to another tutorial. So today we have had a request and this is for a drawing tutorial. So we're going to have a look at how to draw a panda. So if you want to learn how to draw a panda, stick around. Let's get cracking. Okay, let's get started on this panda. So we're going to keep this super simple, and it's also going to be quite a quick little tutorial. So to start with your panda, you're going to start by drawing a head. So however big you want your panda to be, you need to kind of make the head the right size. So what we're going to do is draw a pretty much a circle, probably slightly more of an oval than a circle, but basically we're going to draw a head shape. As usual, you'll always notice I'm going for light lines. I'm sketching it, as it's easy to rub out if I go wrong. So I'm just wanting a nice head shape. Perfect, like that. The next step is to add ears. So we're going to do two little semicircles, so a little half a circle. So I'm going to do one here, like that, and one on this other side. I'm going to try and put it roughly in the same place and try and make it the same size. Can be quite tricky to do, but certainly have a go. It's really good practice. There we go. So now we've already got the basic shape of our head and our ears. So the next part we're going to put on is going to be the nose. So we're going to find the middle of the face, and we're just going to go down a little bit. So the middle's probably there, and we're just going to go down a little bit. And my nose, I'm literally just going to draw another little egg shape, like that. And that's going to be my nose. Now for the mouth is going to be sort of it's almost going to be like a L one way, or look a little bit like an anchor. So we're going to go down, and then we're going to curve it up because I want mine to be smiling, and the other side will be exactly the same. So it's like a L one way and a J the other way, and that is our mouth. I told you this is going to be a super simple tutorial, which we've done. Bit of a sideways egg. Done our ears, which are two semicircles. Popped our nose on, which again is an egg, and our L one way and J the other way. So now moving on to eyes. As I was saying, the eyes are probably the trickiest part. So it's almost a bit of a triangle shape. Now, you don't have to do it this way, you could just draw the eyes how you like, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a triangle where I want the eye to be. So it's going to start here, and it's going to go like that, then like that, and then like that, and I'm going to do the same on the other side to try and make them as symmetrical as possible. And you're going to say, yeah, that looks really strange. And you're right, because it's not finished. That's not what we're aiming for. Once you've got your two triangles, again I do this in a lot of my drawing tutorials, all we're going to do is go around and we're going to curve the pointy parts. So where the triangle goes to a point, we don't want it to be a point, we want it to be a curve. So we are curving those points to be like that, and we're going to do the same here. So we're just curving all of the edges, all the corners, sorry, not the edges. We are curving the edges as well actually, because we don't really want flat edges. I'm not going to be able to slightly curve that one, just needs to be a little bit bigger. I think mine is going to end up looking a little bit sad, but hopefully it won't. So go around there, and again you can come in with the rubber and get rid of the lines that we don't need around the edge, like that. and then we need to do the actual eyes. So that's the part around the eyes of a panda, which is the black part, and then on the inside we need another egg shape. And it needs to be probably about the size of the nose, I would say. So we're going to do one eye like that. That's one egg, one eye. I'm going to do another one here. Again, it's important to try and make them the same size if you can. It is definitely a lot trickier than you would think to make two things the same size when you're drawing them. But definitely try, and the more you practice, the better you'll get at it. So, inside those eyes, we're going to have another smaller circle, like that. And that needs to do a close-up of this. So we've got our eye and a smaller eye. Let me draw what I've just done there. So this is what I've just done, but on a bigger scale. So we'll have our eye, and inside our eye. I've done that. Yeah, so that shrunk down is the same as what I've done in there. Yeah? So, now we've got our head and our ears, and our nose and our mouth and our eyes, all our features. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at doing the body, which again is super simple. It's just using a couple of shapes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mark a line for where the middle of the body is, so that I make it. So I'm just going to draw a very, very, very light line like that, so that I know where the middle of the body is. You don't have to do that, but it's a good idea. And we're going to put our arms on first. So our arms are going to be like this. So we're going to come. So we're going to start almost where the nose is. Pretend like we're drawing a line. It's going to come out this way. And we're going to draw a curved line. And then when we get to here, we're going to curve it back up and like that. So kind of, it's almost like a triangle shape. And we're going to try and do the same on the other side. Try and make it symmetrical. Although you could have your arms doing something completely different. They don't have to be doing the same thing. But for this video, I'm going to keep them doing the same thing. Nice and easy. Right, they are our two paws. Front paws, I should say. And now we're going to do the feet. Now the feet, much more simple. This is just going to be two circles. Now the circles are going to be touching the paws, the front paws. So we're going to draw one circle like this. And that's going to be one paw. And on the other side, underneath here, we're going to do exactly the same. Again, trying to make them the same size. If you're not sure what size it needs to be, draw a line across the bottom, and then you know how big you should make this circle. Again, you'll notice I'm doing lots of little soft lines to make my curves. It means that I can rub them out if they're wrong, because that one is slightly smaller than that one, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to make it ever so slightly bigger. Not about this being perfect, because we're just practicing, just learning. Now on our paws, I'm going to do a pad for the heel. Again, this is going to be just another circle at the bottom, like that. Another one on the bottom of this side, and then we're going to do 3 smaller circles like this to make it look like a paw. Super easy, but it makes it look so much better. Now, last step of the actual drawing of this is just to draw pretty much where the bottom of his body would be. And all we're going to do is a little curve like that to join that up. So hopefully there won't be a gap between your paw and your hand. If there is, you could just draw a little bit of a body there. Yeah. So really, that is our panda all sketched out. I'm going to quickly go over it with a black pen, and then we're going to colour it in and have a look what it looks like. So I'm going to go over it with this very thin black felt tip. Right then, so that is our finished panda drawing. So I've quickly coloured it in as well. I've also added a little bit of bamboo down both sides to make it look a little bit snazzier. I've put sun and some clouds, so hopefully you've enjoyed having a go at drawing a panda. That is our panda finished. Now I'm hoping that you've enjoyed learning how to draw a panda, and if you have and you've had a go, feel free to ask your parents to send me a picture of your work, because I'd absolutely love to see it. Now if you've got any other ideas for any tutorials or anything like that, feel free again to ask your parents to email me those ideas and I'll see if I can do them. So until next time, keep on crafting!